The Gauteng High Court in Pretoria has overturned the decision by the Department of Basic Education for Matric learners to rewrite 2 leaked papers. Our reporter Linda Mnisi followed the day's court proceedings and has been tracking them throughout the week for us. Certainly, Linda, it does look like it could be a victory for the matriculants who did not want to rewrite these particular exams, but the credibility of this particular exam hangs in the balance now.
Absolutely, Bongiwe, given the fact that Umalusi had previously said they would not be certifying these results as credible, with regards to the extent of the leak. But one of the things that was questioned was the extent, really, because it would seem that Umalusi took this decision based on a preliminary report. So if you would have heard yesterday the arguments, the judge asking, do you know exactly the figures and how many learners may have obtained or seen these question papers? Not quite a definitive answer when it comes to both the department's counsel as well as Umalusi.
And certainly it's going to be difficult, Linda, to really track how many, because this was a paper that was circulated electronically.
Indeed. I mean, they're citing the issue around WhatsApp and a certain group that has been identified of top maths performers in the country, which was tutored by the University of Stellenbosch. So a lot of them saying that when they're interviewed, in fact, saying that they only opened the WhatsApp message after the exam was written. So they can't for a fact say that the department can't reach a consensus where it says that we know for a fact that these children could have opened these messages and before the exam and sent it to other people.
And it'll be interesting. I mean, how do they even begin to prove if these pupils in fact opened before or after the exam, that particular paper? But certainly you look at maths and science, these are gateway subjects, and certainly it might look like some of those that have not rewritten these particular papers may just find themselves not being able to pursue subjects like engineering or whatever else that they're looking to.
In fact, the counsel for the Department of Basic Education, Bongiwe, are arguing yesterday that if these results are not certified as credible by Umalusi, it would mean the entire academic year has been lost. What will then be of those matriculants who will then not be able to further their studies? So at this particular point, the critical role that is played by Umalusi seems to be hanging in the balance. They, of course, have responded to the judgment, saying that they cannot take a stance right now, but their processes are still, unfolding, and will at a later stage make a decision regarding that.
It certainly would be interesting to see if they could even maybe think of not certifying these results, because they were the respondents in this matter. But have we heard from the Department of Education, because they have been saying that they are going to be responding?
If you look at the statement that was released by, in fact, a tweet that was released by the spokesperson of the department, he says that if this decision is set aside, it would have devastating effects to the department, but more specifically to the learners. At this current point, what he's saying is that they're still studying the judgment and will revert back in terms of what they make of it and whether they will take this matter on appeal.
It certainly looks like this matter is far from over, Linda Mnisi there, who has been tracking developments around, the Matric rewrite and those arguments in court.